Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to ShortSalePowerHour.com. I'm Kevin Kauffman, that's Fred Weaver, and we're crossing new lines today. By the way, we're Group 4610, Arizona's premier short sale team. I won't go into the rest of the spiel. This young lady,
guest.
Yes, this
the director has joined us in front of the camera today.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us.
She put me to work. I had to click the record button.
It was kind of funny how all of a sudden Fred went back to being the camera guy. So Kaylee here is my niece, and she's decided to grace us with her presence today on Short Sale Power Hour. She's an avid viewer. She watches it almost every day, and she just realized that there's a lot of other people who watch this blog too, and she wanted to be a guest. So we just asked her on the show, and she agreed to do it.
Yeah, why not? So since I have two guests today, I'm going to just talk to both of you and get your feedback. Okay?
All right, let's do it.
Last week, Kevin, we and Kaylee, I know you watch every episode every day. So last week we filmed a couple episodes talking around the home sales, how they've been declining.
Sure.
Actually, they fell 30% from May to June. And we talked a little bit around what you and I see happening in the market and overall.
We scared some people, by the way.
What was funny is I believe we filmed most of those videos on Monday, July 5th, I believe, is the day we filmed them.
That's true.
So we haven't actually filmed since then, okay?
Right.
But
Tuesday,
July 6th, I opened up the internet, and all of a sudden there was tons of articles, Kevin, wouldn't you know it, supporting what we were saying. So I want to share some of those stats with you. And
weird stuff.
I want to first of all say that if you're an agent out there or anyone else that's watching, and if by any means you took our episodes last week to mean go run and duck for cover because it's going to get horrible, that's not where we're coming from. We're sharing with you that we think the market's going down, sales are going to slow down, inventory is going to go up, and we're sharing it with you not so you can go run and hide, so you can face it up, be aware of it, share it with other people, because we're not afraid, are we?
No.
Of anything, right?
No. So we're not afraid here, right? We're realists. We understand that stuff happens, and we just shift our strategy.
There's things you got to deal with.
Economists sound housing warning on post-stimulus recovery.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's one of these are. So the U.S. economy appears to be in trouble as the effects of significant government stimulus are already wearing off, according to Trim Tab's investment research commentary over the Independence Day weekend. And they go on to say that the idea that a double-dip recession is highly unlikely due to its historical rarity, but that we could see some stuff like that. So,
a double-dip recession. Okay, so here's my question. First of all, because I see the word double-dip a lot.
He actually said it's not, so let's clarify that.
No.
But you're going to address why we even talk around double dips.
Here's why I want to talk about a double-dip in the first place.
Like a double-dip dessert?
They should.
You don't know? I think they should.
Let's talk to
I'm
Mr.
just involving
Frosty
Kaylee. I think double dip's one of those things you can buy in the freezer part of your grocery store.
Maybe.
Aisle 11.
Okay. So a double dip recession. I keep hearing this. Here's my question. In order to have a double dip, doesn't it require a spike up, kind of like let's imagine a W?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, so there's missing ingredient number one.
Yeah. Well,
now, and I understand that there's been some news reported and stories have been inflated to make it look like we might have, a place where we went up, but we can't have a double dip recession because regardless of what the term recession means and where we have come through and how they calculate that junk, we never got out of it. It's consistently been bad.
Well, I mean, if you factor some sort of data on a month-to-month basis, I guess you could say that we double dip and triple dip and all that all the time.
But probably on an hourly basis.
All the time. But if you look at the big picture of stuff, right? We've been doing this for several years.
Yeah.
Like, this means down, right?
Well,
it's pretty easy. I mean, Kaylee's got it.
Not up.
Yeah. So let me share another stat with you. Okay, another bad stat, and then feel free to either one of you, share some. The national mortgage delinquency rate grew to 9.2% in May. Up, meaning got worse. That's what up means.
Okay.
2.3% from a month earlier, and 7.9% from a year earlier. So it got 2.3% worse from a month earlier.
So let me see. The mortgage delinquencies have gotten worse, yet somehow there was a spike in the economy. That doesn't make sense, Mr. Weaver.
Yeah. So, Kaylee, we don't, on this show, we don't like to make light of the fact people are losing their homes. That's not our intention. We don't like to see it, but we're, again, realists that understand it's happening. When you hear that 7.3 million people are in some stage of delinquency or REO, I'd say that's a problem, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. See? I mean, Do I need to I can just rest my case right now?
I think the case is rested. Do you think people should do more short sales and help people out?
Yeah.
Okay. And to me, what I hear when I hear someone talk about an article like that, or I read something about that, I hear lots of opportunity, guys. Not run and be scared that the market's getting bad, blah blah blah. No, guys, there's opportunity to help people out of a tough time in their life.
Absolutely.
There's tons of opportunity for that. There are always going to be buyers and there will always be sellers in real estate. People have to have a place to live. And when a home is priced right, every home is saleable at the appropriate price. And so when I read something like that, that tells me there's just more people to help.
Can I throw 2 more stats at you before we roll this episode? I may throw 3. I read as we do this.
Okay.
I would never read a whole article.
Well, no,
that would take way too much time.
Regular time.
I think you'll enjoy this though. Well, maybe not enjoy, but I think you'll get this. We're talking about how the mortgage delinquency rate grew to 9.2% in May, up 2.3% from the previous month. Well, a lot of people hear that and they go, well, that means 9 out of every 10 are making their payment. I get that. It's actually worse than that number. Because that number is only the delinquency. They break this down differently. Bringing the total non-current rate of loans either delinquent or in foreclosure to 12.4%.
Wow. Just so you guys know, that is bad on a national basis because the historic average is probably closer to 1%.
Yeah, so here's one more. The average number of days elapsing from the time a mortgage becomes 30 days delinquent to foreclosure sale continued to rise in May, reaching a record high of 449 days.
I'm gonna go.
So from the time somebody's a month behind on their payments, they're not losing their home on average for 449 days. Why would anybody want to make their mortgage payment?
No,
I mean, providing the bank doesn't want to work with them and they're underwater, why would anybody want to
Banks are providing free rent.
Anywho, so, Kaylee, we brought you on the show for this very reason right here. We need your help here down the end.
All right.
You got this down, right? You got
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, Kaylee and I are going to close it out, and we're going to see you tomorrow. Unfortunately for Kaylee, she's not going to be on the episode, but tomorrow Kevin and I will be filming live from San Diego, California, as well as for the next 10 days, in fact. So you're going to want to see these episodes, and you're going to be excited for them. Sounds like fun, doesn't
Fred,
it?
tell them what we're doing on Friday the 13th.
Oh, Friday the 13th. Friday, August 13th.
What are you guys doing?
We're having a scary party. Not really. We're teaching a short sale class in Phoenix, Arizona. So all of you local real estate agents, some of you have heard us teach over the last couple of years. Maybe 60 or 70 of you heard us teach about 6 months ago in Phoenix. You heard us teach our Short Sales Crush It class. I'm going to tell you that class continues to get better and the content continues to be stronger. And we actually had a gentleman that right after class last week came up to us and told us we should be charging more. So pre-register early at $69. You can find it on our Facebook page. Excuse me. And you can find it on shortsalepowerhour.com/events. So check it out. You ready?
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to draw names out of the hat for last Friday's comment winner.
Tomorrow we shall do that. Free sandals are being given away.
If you haven't already, guys,
Fred's
go back
not wearing his right now.
Comment on last Friday's video.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Ready on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Short Sale Power Hour!
Short Sale Power Hour!
Crush it.